This is R.D. Sharma solution, class 11, chapter 29, limits. Exercise is 29.7. Now question number 34 here. Limit x tends to 0, root 2 minus under root 1 plus cos x by x square. So what we will do, we will rationalize it. So we have to multiply it with the RF, rationalization factor. So wherever we have minus, just take the whole content and multiply with the plus. So a minus b plus b formula will come, a square minus b square, that is the root will be eliminated. So you will have 2 minus 1 plus cos x. So 2 minus 1 minus cos x, 1 minus cos x you are going to get. Then in the denominator you have the same plus term. 1 minus cos x, you are going to see that it can be written as 2 sine square x by 2. 1 minus cos x we have written as 2 sine square x by 2. 2 sine square x by 2. Now watch this very carefully because most of the questions which are coming will use this 1 minus cos x. So 1 minus cos x. Now in the denominator you have x square. Now just forget about other denominator. Just concentrate on x square. 2 sine square x by 2 here. And 2 is already there, so stop thinking about 2 also. So I am taking x square as xx in the denominator. So it's sine x by 2, sine x by 2. So just you can have x by 2 here with 2 multiplied. And 2 was already there. So 2 gets cancelled, only 1 by 2 will remain. When we apply limit for sine x by 2, sine x by 2, x by 2, these both are going to be 1. Sine theta by theta, limit theta tends to 0 is 1. So you have only 1 by 2 remaining. When you have 2 sine square x by 2, when you solve it, only 1 by 2 will remain. This you have to remember. Most of the questions are going to have this content. Now just apply the limit. Under root 2 will be under root 2 and this will be plus under root 1 plus cos 0. Cos 0 is 1. So you have 1 by under root 2 plus under root 2. 1 by root 2 under root 2 under root 2. So this will be 2 root 2. Root 2 root 2 is 2 root 2. 2 was already there outside. As I said, half will come. So 1 by 4 root 2 is going to be the answer. Question number 35 it is. Limit x tends to 0. X tan x by 1 minus cos x. X tan x by 1 minus cos x. So here, first of all, divide both by x square. So do you get x tan x by x square? If I divide it by x square, x gets cancelled. You will have tan x by x in the numerator. Then denominator you have 1 minus cos x divided by x square. So 1 minus cos x you will write as 2 sine square x by 2. And you have x square in the denominator. If you remember, the same thing as I told you that this is going to come again. So 2 sine square x by 2 or 1 minus cos x, what is the answer? It is 1 by 2 you are going to get. So 10x by x is what? 1. When you leave 1. This is 1 by 2. So as I said, it is 1 by 2 and 10x by x, right? So this 2. So 2 will go up. So this is going to be the answer. Only 2 will remain. 36. X square plus 1 minus cos x by x sin x. So this is 1 minus cos x. 1 minus cos x. 1 minus cos x is 2 sin square x by 2. 2 sin square x by 2. Now you have x square as the highest power. So divide numerator denominator by x square. So x square by x square is 1. 2 sin square x by 2 by x square is going to be, you know how to do this. And now x sin x by x square is sin x by x. So you know that this 2 sin square x by 2 or x square, this is going to be half. It's going to be half. And 1 plus half divided by sin x by x is 1. So 3 by 2 it is. 1 plus half is 3 by 2. Question number 37. Sin 2x cos 3x minus cos x by x cube. So this cos c minus cos d, we are going to put the formula here. This is going to be minus 2 sin c plus d by 2 sin c minus d by 2. So 4x. This is 3x plus x, that is 4x by 2, that is 2x. 3x minus x by 2, 3x minus x is minus 2, this 2x, 2 gets cancelled, so it will be sin x. Minus 2 you can take it outside. This is sin 2x. This x cube, I am dividing it into x into x into x. X. So this is sin 2x, sin 2x. Now you can take this x. So 2, you can 2 multiply, 2 divide. You have sin 2x, again sin 2x. So same thing you have to do, 2 numerator, 2 denominator. Third is sin x by x, so you don't have to do anything here. Sin x by x will by itself give you 1. So x cube has come from x. This is 1, and this is also 1. You have 2 twos are 4. If you remember, minus 2 was already outside. So multiply by 4 minus 2, 8. Minus 8 is going to come. This is question number 38. 2 sin x degree minus sin 2x degree by x cube. If you remember in the question number 2, initially I told you that all the content here or the angle here will be in radians, not in degree. Then only we can apply all these formula and limits. So 180 degree is equal to pi radian. 1 degree will be equal to pi by 180. So if you want to convert the degree into radian, you have to multiply the theta or angle by pi by 180. So this is multiplication. You have 2 sin pi x by 180. X it was, so pi by 180 will multiply. So just assume that theta to be pi x by 180 degree. So this 2, there is 2, so it is 2 theta. If sin 2 theta is what? Sin 2 theta is 2 sin theta cos theta. Or sin theta is 2 sin theta by 2 cos theta by 2. Either way sin theta is 2 sin theta by 2 cos theta by 2. So when you have this expression or this kind of thing, you can apply it here. So sin 2 theta is 2 sin theta by 2 cos theta by 2. So 2 pi x 180 by 2 is pi x 180. So 2 sin pi x by 180, 2 sin pi x by 180 you can take common. 2 sin pi x by 180 you can take common. So inside you have 1 minus cos pi x by 180. So this is exactly similar as 1 minus cos theta, and you know type 2 sin square theta by 2 is going to come. So 2 sin square theta by 2, theta is here pi x by 180 by 2. So multiply by 2. So it will be 2 sin square pi x by 360. So it will be 2 sin square pi x by 360. This is 2, this is sin pi x by 180, and this is 2 sin square pi x by 360. Okay. And of course, in the denominator you have x cube. Now you can take it as x and x square separately. First one we will take x, second one we are going to take x square. X with this one and x square with this one. So what are we going to do? First is 2 and 2. Just multiply this. 2 into 2, multiply this. So you have sine and keep it separate for. So sine pi x by 180. Now you want this, you have x already in the denominator. So take the other one also. 4 I have already taken outside. This is sine square pi x by 360. You can write it as sine pi x by 360 into sine pi x by 360, or you can take it like this only. So you have x square in the denominator. So you need a denominator the same angle, same theta. So pi by 180 multiplied, divide. If you are multiplying it, you have to, in the denominator it is, you have to have this in the numerator also. So you have pi by 180 here, pi by 180. Multiply. Same here, pi x by 360. So you have pi by 360 because it is x square. Basically pi x by 360 whole square it is. So you have to multiply pi by 360 whole square in the numerator also. Right, 4 is already there, 4 is outside. We have kept it alive. So what this will be? This is going to be 1. Limit when you apply, this is also 1 when we apply the limit. So what do you have? 4 into pi by 180 into pi by 360 whole square. 360 into 360. But since we have 4, we can take it as 2 into 2. We can have 2 into 2 as 4. So just cut 2 with 360, that is going to be 180, and cut 2 with 360, that is 180. So it is, see, let me tell you, pi and pi square will be pi cube. So I'm writing this 4 as 2 into 2. 1 is 180, 1 is 180. I'm cutting it. So you have 3 180s in the denominator. So it will be pi cube by 180 whole cube. Pi cube by 180 whole cube. Question number 39. We have limit x tends to 0, x cube cot x by 1 minus cos x. So up till now you might have understood 1 minus cos x is 2 sin square x by 2. You have to do that for almost every question. So 1 minus cos x, just blindly 2 sin square x by 2. Now cot x can be written as 1 by tan x. We generally don't deal with cot x and sec x and cosec x. So cot x is 1 by tan x. X cube is already there. 1 minus cos x we have written as 2 sin square x by 2. Now numerator we have x cube, so we can separate it. We can have x and x square separately. So this will be x here and x square here. So this x square, 2 sin square x by 2 and x square, how to solve this? It's going to give you half 1 by 2, right? And then there is one more thing, as I told you, that it is 1 by 2 will come, but it is ulta. It's inverted. So 2 is going to come in the numerator. X by tan x is always 1. You have seen this. Just remember, x square by 2 sin square x by 2 is inverted. It is going to give you half, but because it is inverted, it is going to give you 2. So the answer has to be 2. X by tan x, because it is also going to give you 1. So this is sin square x square. You have for x by 2 whole square, and you have to multiply it by 1 by 4. So you have to have a 4 here. Okay. So x by 2 whole square, sin square x by 2 whole square. This is going to be 1. This is going to be 1. Okay. So you have 4 here, and already 2 is there. This is also a way to do it. But what I generally feel is, if you remember, 1 by 2, 2. That is the only answer. Question number 40. X tan x by 1 minus cos 2x. So we have done a question like this. 1 minus cos 2x, change it into 1 minus cos theta is 2 sin square theta by 2. So 2 sin square 2x by 2, that is 2 sin square x it is going to come. 2 sin square x. So divide numerator denominator by x square. When you divide it, it will be x tan x by x square. It will be only 10x by x. X square division, 10x by x. Here 2 sin square x by x square. Sin square x is there. So highest power is x square, that is by dividing by x square. So 10x by x is 1, sin x by x is 1, only 1 by 2 is going to come. Okay, 10x by x, sin x by x are going to be 1, only the 2 remaining in the denominator will come. Question number 41. Sin 3 plus x, and if you remember, this is exactly similar to the question we have already seen, 26th question. Same question, exactly same question, if you remember. So here what we have to do, we just have to apply the formula sin c minus sin d, sin c minus sin d. That is 2 cos c plus d by 2, sin c minus d by 2. So 2 cos 3 plus x, 3 minus x by 2, x gets cancelled, 3 is 6, 2 3 is 6, 2 cos 3. Here 3 gets cancelled, 2x by 2, that is 2x only will remain. 2 cos 3 sin x by x, 2 cos 3 sin x by x. So sin x by x is 1, so 2 cos 3 will remain. Question number 42. If limit kx cosec x equals limit x cosec x, again limit x tends to 0. We have to prove that k is equal to plus minus 1. It's plus minus 1, you have to prove like this. So this is kx. Please remember kx, inside this cosec x, inside this cosec x, one is x, one is kx. So we have just taken sin x now. We don't generally deal with cosec x. So just multiply k, this k is there, but we don't need k here. So we are taking k outside. Sin x by x limit is already 1. We know this. If you apply limit, here we have sin x in the denominator, numerator x, k we have already taken outside, is going to be 1. Here also, you have this kx, sin kx. K is not there. So we have to ourselves introduce K. So 1 by K we have to multiply also. So this K is already outside. This K we have introduced. Now sin theta by theta, sin kx by kx, it is going to be 1. So only K will remain in the left hand side. On right hand side also 1. So 1 by K will remain. Now cross multiply it. K square equals 1. That is K equals plus minus 1. You can take the root and you know that root will always come as plus minus 1. So hence proved. This is also proved. 43rd question. 3 sin square x minus 2 sin x square by 3x square. Just separate them. 2 sin square x by 3x square and 2 sin square x square by 3x square. Here you have sin square x by x square is 1. This also sin square x by x square is going to be 1. So 3 by 3 is 1 and minus 2 by 3. 1 minus 2 by 3 is 1 by 3. Question 44. Limit extends to 0. So if you see this question, it's very obvious that you have to multiply it with the RF. So I'm multiplying it with the RF, that is negative sign, multiply the same term with positive sign. Same term with the positive sign. So this is a minus b, a plus b, it will be a square minus b square. 1 plus sin x minus 1 minus sin x. So just open this, 1 plus sin x minus 1 plus sin x. 1 gets cancelled, you have sin x plus sin x, that is 2 sin x. In the denominator, you have x into under root 1 plus sin x plus under root 1 minus sin x. Since we have a sin x here and x here, sin x by x, I am just taking it outside, sin x by x, limit x tends to 0 is what? It is going to be 1. In others, you can always put the limit because sin x will be 0, but it is 1 plus 0, 1 minus 0. So 1 plus 0 is 1, 1 minus 0 is 1 under root, and 2 is in the numerator, 1 plus 1 in the denominator, that is 2 by 2, and it's going to be 1. Okay, because you can apply the limit when it is safe. Question number 45. 1 minus cos 4x by x square. So 1 minus cos theta. 1 minus cos theta is 2 sin square theta by 2. So 2 sin square 4x by 2, that is 2 sin square 2x it will come. And the denominator you have x square. So this is x square. Just separate them. Sin square x 2x, you can write it as sin 2x. And this also you can write it as sin 2x. You have x here, you have x here. Now numerator denominator multiply by 2. Here also 2. And this is going to be 1. This is going to be 1. So 2 is there, 4. But as I said, 2 was already there outside. So 4 into 2, 8 is going to come. 8 is the answer here. Question number 46. X cos x plus sin x by x square plus tan x. So what is the power here? X square is the highest power. And better is to divide by x. Divide by x, not x square. I'll show you how. This x cos x divided by x is cos x. Sin x by x is x. Sin x by x. X square by x is x, and tan x by x square is tan x by x is tan x by x. Cos x, cos 0 is 1. Tan x by x is 1. X is 0. Tan x by x is 1. So you have 2 by 1. 2 is going to be the answer here. This is question number 47. These questions we are going to take in the next discussion. Stay tuned because NCERT questions are coming. Thank you so much.